ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。風が如し。
Squall and Fury. Too slow. Quit following me. Behold! Squall and Fury. Quit following me. Behold! Ha! Too slow. Squall and Fury. Upon the gale. Behold! Squall and Fury. Unsightly insects!
Bam! It's showtime! Arataki numero uno Ito here in the flesh. Ha ha!
The wind rises. Behold! The wind rises. Behold! The wind rises.
Gears of the storm! No sense of respect!
Squall and Fury!
You dare to gaze upon me?
The wind rises. Behold! Press the advantage! Charge! Pull in!
Oh, coming through! Hey, I wasn't ready! Let's roll!
We'll see about that.
Advance!
Ad Astra. Thank you for.
Bam!
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
suggest we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangli? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insight. You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea.
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem.
An astute observation, Paimon. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots...
well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing.
Ugh, let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots.
Such fine specimens are indeed...
See?
However, there is no need to run. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional...
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Zhongli.
Take care now, you two.
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh! This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there. Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now.
That was scary. Well, at least greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak. I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is... Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on as long as you watch your step. Accident...
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Oh. Please, sir, it's quite... I expect you still have quite a long journey. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Aw, what a thoughtful kid! So tasty. Having a healthy Hope you're taking notes, What do you think, sir?
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt... As for Fontaine's cook,
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road.
I do. It's part of my job.
Iridescence tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. It's a long story.
Well, what are they? Just tell.
Let me see.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it.
Okay. The story goes that they say it was the most... Even in that... When he finally came to, once she saw that he was no longer... My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer. In the end, once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument, so that he could spread his story far and wide. Just after generations of retelling, embellishing, and the stories become something of a... People now say that if you go...
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become... I wanted to find out the truth. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake. I've spent many years on the road now.
I haven't lived half of my life yet. Paimon too! It's like... Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life. Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that...
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him... Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens, and anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over more of...
Actually,
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know very many. If you've been scammed, they'll help.
But you've already helped...
Well, I was gonna take some new You know what? It's been a minute since...
All right.
Okay, everyone. Uh-oh. Paimon...
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a...
Well, we are here. It's fair to say...
Great. I can't wait. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying this.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise. Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce them.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway.
I'm so sorry, Xinyan.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern?
A Lantern Rite Music Festival?
No, I'm actually...
Oh, so no Lantern Rite Music Festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes...
Wait, but that's...
You mean...
This is the perfect opportunity. That's the spirit. See, even as for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
Where do you take me? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern...
Wow! There's that...
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge...
Are you kidding? Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise. You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweet... Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from افنت.
Master!
Oh, an old lady...
Oh, right! Madam, you're an elder of Liyue. For example, do you think it might be a bit...
Why, not at all. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is... And so...
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious.
Master, you're in such a great mood today.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes?
Thanks, Madam Ping.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind...
Understood, Miss Ganyu.
Ganyu!
What brings you here?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds. Also, these dried Qingxin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very... I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honor. What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon...
It may be... a little...
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festive. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. Yes. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key... Mr. Dvorak, I will need to...
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu says do it.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that I'm good at taking care of people.
Wow. Hey, Yao, can you take care of...
I'm afraid my backpack's... apart from loaded...
anything sweet.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as... Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried. Everyone, I'm sure that the
Thank you, Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together, Sim.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting...
Thank you so much. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was never in my wildest dreams could... Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage...
Yes! Our music band's fun!
Yes, indeed. For a musician, music will all... Oh, that.
Oh. Ganyu?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot...
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know. Don't worry about me.
Thanks. It was just that I had to tell you the truth, but I know how...
Did you say the Adepti? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karsten.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person. But if it's a person you're looking for...
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my...
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment?
I can probably get through everything.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuch.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, you're well known to many of the Adepti, okay? Then let's meet back.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom.
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to... It'd be such a happy reunion.
You're right. Okay.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the... I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast, but I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching. You're busy enough as it is. There's a ton. Leave it to us. Don't worry.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you.
Will do. And
you have my thanks, too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
She said she'll reach out to the Yunhan Opera Troupe? Huh, I see. Then I'll arrange for a rehearsal venue and accommodation as soon as possible. Everything should be right.
Many thanks, Kuching. You know, but now...
You're too kind, Mr.
The strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yuan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad. Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff by the door isn't pretty pretty good condition. This place is the doors and the windows are all fine, so... The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened?
Yaylon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us.
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well...
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good? Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available after... Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending... To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the...
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean... Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow you.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch. Come on, let's round him up.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you...
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, So why don't you do us both a favor?
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
You're open! Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game. You're open! Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say!
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. So... Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of... I know I'm with...
Wow, you're...
No, not a...
Okay.
I racked my brain. I remember the tune, but they did. It was completely...
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of...
Yes?
You know how to bargain. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned... You know, does your greed matter more to you than your fear?
You mean...
There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Right.
Leon's such a pro at this. Whoosh! Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. 'Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when we were chatting with Miss... And most music... Paimon never imagined that music could be... Oh, really? Well, anyway...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
While the monolith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great news! Oh.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known...
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known, alas, on a different day. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, We'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that...
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when...
Yeah, it looked like...
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era.
Oh, they're gonna love them. Paimon's sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch.
Well, I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story...
Quake!
Allow me!
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Don't blink! Hey!
afraid of downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.